Hello, I am bringing you a little Pilates class from St. Lucia. It's going to be around about 20 minutes, nothing too crazy, just quite a lot of focus on core, abs, pulling in around the lower back, feeling stable and strong in that area. Um, so working around the pelvis, pulling the waist in from the side, trying to stay tall, trying to lift pressure off the lower back. So start with your hands on your knees. Sit nice and tall, so wriggle your seat bones into the mat, so anchor yourself a bit deeper into that seat, and then find stillness. Length into the sides of the waist, a softness to the expression across the face, so you're not holding on to any unnecessary tension. Just focus in, see how you feel, how your energy levels are. If there's anywhere in your body that's not 100% that you need to be cautious of as we move today. And just reminding yourself you can rest at any time, take variations. Just connect with the breath. In fact, you can place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Inhale, I want you to push your body into those hands. And then as you exhale, feel the chest soften and feel the waist pull in from beneath your bottom hand. Inhale, feel that expansion. Exhale, draw in. So there's always this ebb and flow of movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, particularly paying focus to that bottom hand. As you exhale, you really want to feel the waist draw in around the spine. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Big breath. And then pull, draw in, hold that in there. So keep the waist pulling in. Place both hands onto the knees. And all the way through this practice, you're going to try and keep that support, that inward engagement. So it's kind of in and slightly up. Keeping that there. Just lift your chest to the ceiling, open the collarbones wide, take a big breath in. Exhale, you can slightly round into the back, bring the chin to the chest. You might gaze towards the belly button, check it's pulling in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. So already feeling more connection, more engagement. Inhale. Exhale. Now as you inhale, sit tall, reach the arms up to the sky. Keep the left hand there, take the right arm down to the side and just take a slight side bend stretch. So open through that left side of the waist, keep pulling in, drawing in. Other side, reach the arms up. Left hand down, right arm over, stretch out that right side. And up. Hands into prayer, heart center. Keep drawing the waist in, connecting with the breath, making sure you're always asking yourself how your body feels, communicating with your body. And then we shall start moving. So make sure you have your ball and your circle. To make sure your feet are at the top of the mat, the circle is going to sit just behind the sacrum in the lower back, so right in there to the lower back. As we start to warm up and work into our roll down, so bring the knees together. That offers you a bit more chance to squeeze inwards and engage the inner thighs. Reach the arms out, shoulders away from the ears so the collarbones are wide, And you're going to pull the waist in as you round and push back into that ball. So use the ball for support. I'm pulling in through the center body. Inhale, lift. Come off the ball, but not so much it rolls away. Exhale, waist in. Curl back into the lower back. You can look to the belly button if you like. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl into the lower back. Pull in those lower abdominals. Inhale. Doesn't have to be a huge movement. Exhale. Just starting, we're just warming up. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. And out. I want you to hold that one there. Palms face down towards the knees. So really pulling in through the waist. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Use the ball, so push into the ball. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Waist in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hold on to the knees. Just pull yourself up off the ball. Now take the ball between the thighs. Squeeze in. Feet can work a little bit wider. So if they were directly together, take them out a bit wider. Squeeze that ball. Reach the arms out. Tuck your tailbone. Start to roll down through the spine. So I'm pulling my belly button in. Tucking the tailbone under. Squeezing that ball as much as I can. Rolling down. Lower back to the floor. Middle back. Shoulder blades. Keep the lower back to the floor. Take the arms all the way overhead. Lie the arms back behind you. Lower back is still flat to the floor. Bring the knees to tabletop. Keep squeezing the ball. Tap both toes down to the floor, squeezing the ball. Slowly bring them back. As you do this, I want you to try and keep the arms overhead and the lower back pushing down. 5, waist in, squeeze the ball. 4, squeeze the ball. 3, lift. 2, lift. Last one, lift. Place your feet down. Reach your arms up to the sky. Start to curl up. Take your hands towards the knees. If that's as far as you can go, stay here and roll it back down. If you can go a bit higher, you're going to roll up, reach your hands to the knees, and then lift the upper body. Stretch the arms up and away. Wherever you're going, we've got 10. So roll it back down. Lower back to the floor. Arms all the way up and over. Keep the breath. Inhale. Reach the hands away to your limit. And take it back down. Squeeze that ball. It'll help. It'll engage around the pelvis. Take it back. So you might just be coming up to here, reaching the hands to the knees, pulling the belly button in, and then taking it back down. You just find your limit. Reach up. And take it back down. Doesn't need to be any more than that. We're going for 5. Count yourself for 4. Your 3. Your 2. Your 1. Hold on to the shins. Just lift your chest. Big inhale. Exhale, take the ball out. You're going to place it about where your bra strap is. Lie back down. Hands to the side of the head, elbows wide. Don't let the elbows ramp in. Now, before you started, lift your hips, tuck your tailbone slightly, settle it back down. So I'm already locked in here through the center. Inhale, open back. Exhale, keeping the elbows wide, curl back up. Look to the belly button. Inhale. Over that ball, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Keep the elbows out. You can look to the belly button when you come up. It's a reminder to pull in. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold onto your thighs. Lift yourself up, release the ball. And then roll back down. Your ball is going to come to the left knee, left thigh. Your right hand is going to hold the back of the head and then curl that right elbow up to hold the ball. So now my right elbow meets the ball and then my left knee. Right leg extends out, left arm reaches back. Can I bring my left hand to tap the right toes and take it back? So that right knee can bend. Tap the toes. Extend. 5, left hand, right foot. 4, tap. 3, squeezing the ball. 2, last one. Swap, place the feet down. So now lift your right knee. Ball to the top of the right knee, right thigh. Left hand to the back of the head, left elbow curls up, meets the ball, so we have a chain. Left arm extends, right arm, left leg, sorry, right arm. Reach and tap, keep squeezing the ball. Extend. 6, extend. 5, extend. 4, extend. 3, extend. 2, extend. And 1. Extend. Take the arms overhead. Stretch your legs out. Big, long, full stretch. And then come up to a seat. That should be feeling quite juicy through the waist. So come over to all fours. And just look forwards, open through the chest. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale forwards. Let's mobilize the spine. Exhale, round. Okay, then walk your hands back. Step your left foot forwards. Keep the tailbone tucked. So don't let the hips stick back. Tuck under. And then drive forwards into that right hip. So tailbone tucked and then moving into that right thigh. So a few things you can do to strengthen the lower back. 1, release tension through the hips. So this kind of simple hip stretch. 2, use the core, support and pull in. And then 3, work the glutes as well. So we'll focus on those. They're 3 things. There's more things than that, but that's going to help. Come back up. Other side. Right foot forwards. Tailbone tucks. Move into that left hip. And if you try and lengthen the tailbone, you'll take compression out of the back. Gives you that chance to pull in. Okay, and then back off. Come down onto your hands, forearms. Push into the back, so don't drop into the chest. Push into your back. Extend the right leg back. Toes are pointed, so you're stretching that right leg as far back as you can. Lift it up to the ceiling and lower down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5, lower. 4, lower. Pointing those toes, reaching them away. 2, 1. Now, as you're extending that leg back, now pull your toes back to the face. It's the heel kicking away. Lower down. And drive the heel back up. Lower down. Drive the heel back up. 6. Lift. 5. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. 1. Lift. Bring the knees together, but hover that right knee just off the floor, taking it directly out to the side and bringing it back down. Right leg directly out to the side and bringing it back down. 5. Lower. 4. Lower. 3. Lower. 2. Lower. Last one. Lower. Come up to your hands. Sit down to the left hip. So your left hip is at the back of the mat. Your feet are together. Come and rest on the left elbow. Keep that left side waist lifted. So don't let it drop down. Pull in. Hand to the top hip. Feet stay together. Push your hips up. Open the knees. Close everything back down. Push into your lower leg, lift the hips, open the knees, close down. 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, squeeze the glutes, 2, last one. Lower, keep that left leg there, kick the right leg long, reach your left arm all the way out, rest the head down. Pull the right toes back to the face. Make sure there's a little bit of a gap underneath that left side waist. Lift your right leg, lower, lift, lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Bring it forward so it's in line with the left thigh. Take it back. Bring it forwards. Take it back. This right hand can always offer support in front of you. Forwards, back, forwards, back, 3, back, 2, back, 1, back. Bend that top leg so it rests on top of the bottom leg. Now, hand on the hip. Lift the right leg but keep it bent. Lower down. 9. Lower. 8. Lower. 7. Lower. 6. Lower. 5. Lower. 4. Lower. 3. Lower. 2. Lower. 1. Lower. Just come onto your back. Take both legs up to the sky. Knees can be bent, they don't have to be super straight. There can be a little bend in the knees. Pull your lower abdominals in. You're just going to lower to where you start to feel tension and the lower back wants to lift. The moment you get there, just going to hold and come back in. Lower down and come back in. 5. In. 4. In. 3. In. 2. In. Last one. In. Take it to the other side. So come all the way up. You can stay facing the top of your mat. I'm going to turn so that I can see you. Come down onto your forearms. This time, left leg extends back, toes are pointed. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. So you're stretching that left leg as you lift, as you squeeze that left glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Pull the toes back to the face now. Kick your heel away. Lower down. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. 1. Lift. Bring your knees together. Come up to your hands. Your hips, so your right hip just finds the floor. Your feet are stacked. Rest on your right forearm, elbow. Keep that side waist lifted, so try not to sink into that side waist. Keep it lifted to start. Left hand hip. It's your bottom shin, so that right shin that's pushing into the floor. The right knee stays there. Lift the hips, open the knees, squeeze the glutes. Lower down. Lift. Lower. 6. Lower. 5. Lower. 4. Lower. 3. Lower. 2. Lower. 1. Lower. Now reach your right arm all the way out. Rest the head down. Keep a little space underneath that right side waist. It can be a tiny space, just some lift. Kick your top leg away. Pull the toes back towards you. Lift your left leg high. Lower it down. As you're lifting, extend it and then lower down. Lift and extend. Lower. Lift and extend. Lower, so you're really kicking away. 4. Lower. 3. Lower. 2. Lower. 1. Lower. Now hold it up. Your left hand might come to stabilize. Bring it forwards. Drive it back. Bring it forwards. Drive it back. Bring it forwards. Drive it back. 4. Extend. 3. Extend. 2. Extend. 1. Extend. Rest that top leg on the bottom leg. Now the whole top leg lifts, but the knee stays bent. So lift. Lower. 9. Lower. You can take that left hand and just check the right side of the waist. Check there's a little gap there. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Rest. Come up. Take a seat. Grab your circle this time. Squeeze the knees together. Circle out in front of you. You don't have to hold the fingers round. The fingers can be long. Curl down till you find that biting point. So where the abdominals want to hold on. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lower. You've got to really pull the waist in. 4. 3. Focus, waist in. 2. 1. Now just lift up, inhale. Exhale, roll down. All the way. circle overhead. So it just taps the floor. So the circle will tap the floor so the hands stay on the pads. Bring your knees into the chest. Extend the legs high. You're going to lift the circle, tap the left leg as you reach the right leg away. Right leg comes in. Left leg extends out. Left leg comes in. Extends out. So this is option 1, holding the circle and extending the legs. Option 2, as you extend the leg, you reach the circle back. Bring the circle in, bring the leg in. 6, in, 5, in, 4, in, 3, in, 2, in, 1, in. Rest the knees, take your circle out to the side, place it down. Give your knees a good squeeze. Rock up to a seat. Take the hands forwards, step back into downward facing dog. Stretch everything out, push the heels away. Feel that stretch into the calves. Rest your knees to the floor. Now really pull and lock your waist in. As we work through some push-ups, I want you to concentrate on this area here. So zip in, lean the shoulders over the wrists, keep the chest open, so don't look between the hands. Look about a foot in front of the hands. Bend the elbows, lower halfway, lift back up. So you're going to lower down, lift back up. 3, lift. 2, lift. Last one, lift and stretch into a child's pose. My wrist is giving me some jip there, I'm sorry. Stretch your hips back. Stretch and open the side of the body, and then come forwards 2 or 4s. Tuck the toes back into downward facing. Walk the feet in. Fold the body forwards. So you're relaxed in a forward fold, head heavy. Roll up and down 3 times. So pull your waist in, curl all the way up through the spine. Slowly, slowly does it. Knees can bend, roll up to standing. I think this will prop my head, but you know where we're going. Chin into chest, roll back down. Waist in, curl and reach forwards. Relax heavy. You go 2 more. Roll up through the spine. Really pull your waist in as you roll up. You stand tall, draw the shoulders back. And then you come back down, chin into the chest, roll all the way down. You've got 1 more. Chin in, roll all the way up. Nice and tall. Chin back to chest, roll all the way down. From this forward fold, hold opposite elbows. Cradle the elbows, rock from side to side. And then just place your hands in front of you, rest the knees down to the floor, release your toes back, sit hips to heels, hands to knees. Sit tall, see if you can pull the waist in. Shoulders draw back, space across the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your arms up to the sky. Interlace your hands, push the heels of the hands up to the sky, lift tall. And then bring the hands into prayer, heart center. Bow the chin to the chest. Thank yourself for giving up time for a short, strong practice. Namaste.